What's up, everybody? It's your boy AC, and welcome back to LA Sports Live. You see that thumbnail, you see the title. We got game one of the second round of the Western Conference playoffs. LA Lakers versus the Houston Rockets, the number 1 seed versus the number 4 seed, and this series is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a tough one for our LA Lakers. By no means should we or the Lakers underestimate the Houston Rockets. Yeah, they had a tough series against the OKC Thunder, but Russ was able to play a couple games and kind of knock out some of the cobwebs, and I think he'll be ready for round 2. Let me give you my 3 keys to success for the Lakers to win this series. I think it depends on maybe three things. Number 1, contain Russell Westbrook. Russ, he loves to play the Lakers. He loves to compete against the Lakers, and he loves to wear the Lakers out. I think he's averaging something stupid like 36 points a game in his career versus the Lakers. He's a tough, fast, athletic guard. The Lakers don't really have an athlete that can match up with him. They're going to have to throw different, just like you do any other great offensive player. You have to throw different players, different looks, different coverages at him. Kind of mix it up and kind of hope for the best. This is just really a tough matchup for the Lakers, but you remember that one victory they had against the Rockets in Houston? They threw Kyle Kuzma on Russ, and Kyle Kuzma had a certain level of success. So let's see what they decide to do in this series. Number 2 is the Lakers have to take care of the ball. They have to limit their turnovers. Now, you guys, if you watch that end of Game 7, Rockets versus OKC Thunder, the Rockets do not get any credit for their defense, but look here, man, they got a lot of key stops down the stretch against the OKC Thunder. They got steals and they got blocks. That was a tremendous play by the Beard on Dort with that block, and these guys they're kind of underrated defensively, specifically with getting steals and jumping in passing lanes, and Russ, even Harden and Covington, those guys have good hands, and they do generate a lot of turnovers and steals. And the Lakers, LeBron specifically, they can't be sloppy, can't be throwing those sloppy ass passes and let the Houston Rockets convert them into turnovers and easy buckets on the other end. So that's another thing the Lakers have to look out for. And another thing the Lakers have to do is to defend that 3-point line. If you look in the playoffs versus the OKC Thunder, the Rockets did not have the greatest shooting series. These guys are a team full of shooters, and so my theory is they may be due. So the Lakers have to really, really, really concentrate on that 3-point line and defending it, getting up on those guys. And to be honest with you, they kind of got to hope and pray that they can hold to Houston to hold them to somewhere in the 30s as far as 3-point percentage is concerned. If they can hold them into the 30s, I think that's good news for the Lakers as far as this series is concerned. The Rockets, on the other hand, they definitely have a shot, but I think what they need to do is concentrate on LeBron James, keeping LeBron James in check, keep him out of the paint, keeping him out of the post, and forcing him to shoot jumpers. I think that's the key to beating the Lakers and keeping LeBron James in check. And AD, they have nobody to stop him one-on-one, so they kind of just gonna have to let AD do his thing and just hope the other guys beat him. Any way you slice it, it's going to be a good, entertaining series. I'm going to pick the Lakers in 6, and like I said before, don't Laker fans, if they lose the first game, don't panic, because like I said before, they got to feel things out. But nevertheless, I'm going to pick a Laker victory in 6. It's going to be a tough series versus the Rockets, but I think we got this one.